So, vana veZimbabwe, confusion iri muhurumende yava Mnangagwa yakushamisa. Let us take a look into this video.
All provinces enforced a complete ban on private vehicles and public transporters having tinted windows on their vehicles, except for government VIP and security vehicles or those manufactured with standard shades of tints. This follows the increase in crime in transportation vehicles, and especially Mshika vehicles, by armed robbers and other criminals, and also the recent rape of a grade 7 girl in an omnibus. So we will not be allowing anymore any commuter omnibus to have tints. Tinted windows are not allowed on public vehicles, and all of those of you who have got tints where the police will not be able to see the people driving or your passengers, please remove your tinted windows immediately, or the police will do it for you, or your vehicle will be impounded.
Okay, Tavazwa Muguti, he came. He is not even responsible to be announcing such things. He comes, he announces something. Somebody from the president's office comes and announces this and says, Hariziro Basarako Tafadzwa, your office and your person cannot be announcing this at all. Then the Minister of Justice comes and says, this is the position. Hakuna mnanoramidzwa isa tint as long as risingavharire driver kuona.
The correct position is that we have an SI that prohibits drivers from tinting and making it impossible for the driver to have a clear view of where they are going, or on the rear to see clearly, be it the mirrors or in front. So the SI that we have does not prohibit tints on windows, on side windows, unless they obscure the visibility of the driver. That's the position as we speak. Government, we have a Minister of Information and Publicity. You recall that every Tuesday after Cabinet, we have the Minister of Information clearly articulating proceedings that would have happened in Cabinet. And equally, if we want to issue a statement as a whole of a government, the Minister of Information does that. But secondly, we have the Deputy Chief Secretary, who is also the presidential spokesperson.
So listening to this, the conclusion we can have is Zimbabwe iri kudona. Vanhu veZANU-PF havadi kuzvinzwa. Vangaramba vangaita sei zvese, but indications are there kuti chaora chinhu ichi. When a president fails, he lacks protocol. When a president fails, he opens himself to crooks, to everybody who is a crook. Tafadzwa is a crook. He's a man who is simply thinking about something and say, okay, I'm thinking about this, and the next day it's a law. Thinking about this, and the next day it's a decree. Zvinokonzeresa maproblems nematambudziko. Ndosaka tiri patiri nhasi, kunyadziswa kukuru kwehurumende kuchiwanika. Hazvigumire ikoko. Tinetori nemapurisa akaisa matikets aya muri kuona. A whole police officer akatomuka ndokugeza, ndokutoenda kubasa, ndokutonobata motikari, ndokutononyora ticket kuti motikari ine tinted window. Mutemo upi wakwanga uchishandisa sapolice officer? That is a sign. Mwari vari kungoedza kuratidzira nyika yeZimbabwe neruzhinji rwese pasi rese kuti kwane injustice munyika. Justice hachisiko, mutemo hauchashande. The law enforcement officers no longer enforces laws. They now enforce orders. Bogus, unlawful orders. A police officer cannot enforce an order from a government official. Yes, that is the reason why tina ranks. That is the reason why tina commissioner general weku police. That is the reason why tina ranks achidzika kuenda pasi. Ukaona commissioner general vakufonera constable vari kwachenda mbuya vachimpa order, patone problem. That is the reason why pane protocol. If you go to the military, there is an order and a protocol. Even uri senior zvakaita military, you cannot give a direct order to somebody. Kune munhu anenge achitori ne-command of a certain group. Commander ana commander wake, commander ana commander wake, commander ana commander wake, and the instructions are passed and orders are passed through that chain of command. But ukaona mazvake mazvake kuti kunongonzwa komana ngatiitei chakati chakutoitika, it's not a problem. Yes, it's not a problem. How can a police officer write a ticket based on an announcement from a press conference? Who does that? What is going to happen to these police officers? Are we going to see legal action? Are we going to see disciplinary action? Are we going to see them being suspended for not following the law? That is Zimbabwe for you. So the bottom line is, muZimbabwe mazvake mazvake. Ndotsaka uchiona vamwe vakaenda kuChina vari staff. It's because kuri kungoitwa yese yese. Parallel structures are now running amok. But this is humiliation. 100% total humiliation. Hakuna zvakadai. Time is coming, guys. Chiri kusvika chete pachichabvunduka and kuchamhanywa. Kuchamhanywa zvechokwadi. Ndirikuudzai zvikananda zvichamhanya. Because it cannot continue like this. Zimbabwe cannot continue in this path. Yatiri kuona. Everything illegal will fall. That is the honest truth. So regai tione kwazvinosvika.